You're Circuit Judge Tobin, the hanging judge. You've been mighty fond of making tough speeches to the poor devils who have to swing because you say so. But now the rope's going around your own neck, Judge Tobin. You've been tried and convicted of horse stealing. Well, we're going to give you time to say your prayers, and may the Lord have mercy on your soul. Don't waste time looking for Wyatt Earp. He wouldn't lift a finger to save you. Put the rope on.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Most of the judges with whom Marshal Earp had to deal were honest, strong, and fair-minded men. But when Judge Tobin was assigned to ride a circuit which included Dodge City, Wyatt came up against a strange character. Tobin had set out to make a reputation for himself as a hanging judge. Men called him Rope Tobin and compared him with the notorious Judge Parker, who hanged 88 men in Oklahoma Territory. But in the case of Judge Tobin...
The defendant will face the court. Mr. Bingham, you've been tried and found guilty of stealing a horse. You stole this animal from a traveler on the open prairie. You were well aware that a man's horse is his life. Cattle and buffalo will stampede at sight of a man on foot. Men have been trampled to death in such stampedes. Furthermore, a man without a horse has no means of escape from savage renegade Indians. By your act, you condemned your victim to death. And only by the merest chance...
I didn't steal that horse. I bought him.
Silence. Marshal Earp, it's the judgment of this court that Mr. Bingham be hanged by the neck until dead. You will notify Sheriff Bassett that the execution will take place tomorrow any time between sunrise and sunset, and may the Lord have mercy on his soul. Remove the prisoner. Something on your mind, Mr. Earp?
Yes, sir, there is.
Well, out with it.
Well, since you asked me, Your Honor, I think that Mr. Bingham might be telling the truth.
What makes you think so?
Well, I know he was riding the horse when we arrested him, and he didn't have a bill of sale, and we couldn't find the man that he said sold the horse to him, but... Well, it seems to me
He had a fair trial, Mr. Earp. Had he been caught on the trail riding a stolen horse, he'd have been hanged from the nearest tree. Do you believe in lynch law, Mr. Earp?
No, sir, I don't. I hate it.
Well, so do I. And the only way to put down lynch law on this frontier is for legally constituted courts to do their duty. We must teach men to respect legal justice. Do you have any further comments, Marshal?
Yes, Judge Tobin, with your permission, I have. But it involves criticism of this court, so maybe I better keep my mouth shut.
Speak up. Speak up.
Well, sir, with all respect, I don't believe in hanging a man on circumstantial evidence as in this case. You say you want the law respected. Well, that's what I want, too. But do you believe hanging a man on circumstantial evidence is the way to go about it?
I disagree with your thinking.
Well, you're the judge.
Careful now.
Well, anyway, it's not my jurisdiction. Crime was committed in Ford County, so it's up to Sheriff Bassett.
You do know a little about the law.
Just enough to serve you fair notice, Judge. I don't believe in hanging for any other reason than first-degree murder. And only then on most conclusive evidence.
Fair notice? Of what?
Dodge City isn't Ford County, and I'm not Sheriff Bassett. Good day, Your Honor.
Did you tell him what for?
As much as I dared. No sense in getting fined for contempt of court.
What's wrong with that man, Wyatt?
He's never seen a hanging, that's what's wrong with him. Any kind of circumstantial evidence satisfies him. No, he's a real hanging judge for sure.
Well, Charlie Bassett says Bingham's wanted in Nebraska for 2 murders. I guess it all evens up.
No, it doesn't. Judge should send him back to Nebraska for trial.
Oh, now, Wyatt.
Look, how would you like a friend of yours hanged on doubtful evidence?
Well, now, I can't think of any of my friends who were apt to get hanged.
There's nothing funny about this, you know. You send that poor fellow on over to Sheriff Bassett's lockup, then wash your hands.
Well, I just washed them.
Wonder what kind of soap Judge Tobin uses on his.
Huh?
Never mind, go on.
Three a winner. 6 a loser. 8 a winner.
I want to take a look at that deal box.
Hand that back.
I got a hunch this is a Mississippi bottom deal.
I said hand that back.
Why, you little...
Sure. Finley, put it away.
He grabbed my deal box.
Ease off. Take a walk. Take over, Earl. Eve, you and I'd better have a little talk. In there.
It'll be a pleasure.
Well, what's your complaint?
The card game's crooked. It's been crooked ever since Chalk Beeson left for KC. And I'm going to prove it to Chalk when he gets back with this.
Well, let me see. Perhaps Finley has.
Not him, you. Chalk left you here to run things. And Finley will deal him straight or crooked, just as you say.
How much did you lose?
1,000?
You never had that much.
1,000. It'll cost you a lot more if I tell Beeson. He'll make you pony up 5 times that. And put a yellow tag on you besides.
All right, but I can't get it for you right now.
When?
Tonight. The cashier's changed shift at 8 o'clock. Now, you slip in the back way. I'll give you the money. You give me the box.
Of course, Pete. When I get the money, you'll get this.
Where's your relief man, Finley?
He's late.
I'll sit in for you.
Thanks, Pete. Anything wrong?
Eve Morgan's still mad. Take the alley home. All right, boys. Let's change the deal box. Nothing like new cards in a fresh box. Break open the deck.
I'll take a stack, Pete.
Sure.
I'll keep cash for you.
Good. It's Eve Morgan. I think he's dead.
Morgan. Is he shot? Dead.
All right, you men stay out here. Break it up. Yeah. You men go on back in the saloon. Go on.
Morgan was a good guy, too.
That hole in Morgan came from a 41 Derringer. You know anybody that owns one?
5-spot Finley. He used to have one.
Where's Finley?
He went off shift about 8 o'clock. He's probably at home.
Go pick him up.
Finley wouldn't shoot anybody, White. I knew him in Abilene. In fact, he tipped me off to a gunslinger that was
Look,
out
will you just go pick him up?
Whatever you say.
You quit wasting my time. I took this off of Morgan. You ever see it before?
No, sir.
You're lying. It's a Mississippi bottom dealer. Now, you want to explain how come Morgan had it?
Marshal, I swear to you, I don't know anything about it.
Look, 3 eyewitnesses out there told me they saw Morgan take it off Finley at the faro table. They also saw Finley pull a Derringer on Morgan.
Marshal, Finley's my friend. Now, surely you don't expect me to incriminate him.
Finley heard about the shooting. I met him in the alley.
You don't think I had anything to do with it?
You own a Derringer, Mr. Finley?
Yes, sir.
Where is it?
It's in the drawer in the faro table. And it's here to tell you what...
Never mind. Let's go see it. Come on.
It's gone, Mr. Earp. Somebody stole it. Pete, you know the gun was in the drawer when you took the slot from me. Don't you remember? You said Morgan was sore at me for me to take the alley home.
Finley, Mr. Earp knows about the box.
He does?
I cheated Morgan, but I didn't kill him. You know me, Bat. I wouldn't kill anybody.
I told as much to Marshal Earp.
You threatened Morgan with a gun, didn't you?
Yes, sir, but only to keep him from beating me up. Anders took the derringer and put it in the drawer. Then Jake grabbed me and hustled me out. Ain't that right?
Finley, you're talking too much. You need a lawyer.
Lawyer?
Mr. Finley, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder.
Wyatt. So Rope Tobin can do the
Now
same
you're
thing?
the one that's talking too much, Mr. Masterson. Take him to jail.
Come on.
Oh, evening, Mr. Earp.
Howdy, Mr. Craig.
Terrible thing Finley done. You reckon Judge Tobin will hang him along with Bingham?
Oh, easy, Mr. Craig.
Are you looking for clues?
No, haven't found the murder weapon yet. It's a 41 Derringer.
Finley wouldn't hide it around here this close. He knows I'm always filling and emptying this barrel.
No, it's not in there. You keep your eye peeled out for a Derringer, huh?
Yes, sir.
Good night.
Good night.
Mr. Earp.
Well, Judge Tobin.
Benton here has been pestering me to grant bail to some gambler named Finley. What do you know about the case?
Well, sir, Eve Morgan, a cowhand, was shot to death in an alley behind the Long Branch Saloon. He and Finley had an argument about a crooked deal box this afternoon. I arrested Finley on suspicion of murder.
Suspicion?
My client denies the charge, Your Honor. There's nothing but
That
circumstantial...
will be all, sir. It's a clear case of first-degree murder, isn't it?
No, Your Honor, it isn't.
Can't you present a clear-cut case about anything?
Finley claims somebody stole his gun. There were a lot of people in position to do that, sir. Also, I haven't checked into the crooked gambling angle, and
Nonsense. First-degree murder, no bail. I'll hear this case at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Have the defendant in court at that time.
10 o'clock?
And I won't consider any motion for a delay or continuance, Mr. Benton. Crooked gambler. Murders a man in cold blood. We'll see. We'll see.
Finley wants to talk to you, Mr. Benton.
Well, I'll do the best I can.
Oh, wait a minute. No, Judge Tobin can't force you to trial. Not without reasonable time to prepare a defense, anyway.
They call him Rope Tobin, Mr. Earp. Stalling would only make his temper worse.
You sentence Finley to hang. He's already made up his mind.
Well, and if it comes to that, we can ask for a stay of execution pending appeal. But you'd better find out who did kill Morgan, and right quick.
Now, how do you feel?
I'd like to put a rope around Tobin's neck.
Hey, that may not be a bad idea.
Huh?
Judge Tobin has a lot of knowledge about law. But he's never had his nose far enough away from a law book to know anything about people. Has Finley got any good friends besides you?
A dozen good ones, at least.
6 ought to be enough. You and I can't do anything, but his friends might be able to teach Judge Tobin about circumstantial evidence. Save Finley.
You mean frame the judge?
Why, Mr. Masterson, such talk from an officer of the law.
And the boys who like Finley aren't officers of the law.
Well, let's see what happens in court.
Yeah.
Have you reached a verdict?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Guilty of what?
Oh, well, murder in the first degree.
Order!
That's how you instructed us to vote, ain't it?
Order! Considering the evidence, there was no other verdict possible. You gentlemen have done your duty and the court commends you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The defendant will rise. Mr. Finley, you are a card sharp and a crook. When the deceased caught you cheating, he took your deal box as evidence. Testimony indicates that Mr. Morgan intended to complain to the owner of the Long Branch Saloon. To prevent this, you waylaid him in an alley, and with malice aforethought, you shot him in the back.
No, sir. It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Silence! The court would like to show mercy, but your crime does not deserve mercy. I sentence you to be hanged by the neck until dead.
Your Honor,
Yes, Mr. Bell.
I must ask for stay of execution pending appeal.
That is your privilege as counsel for the condemned. Any comment, Mr. Earp?
No, sir.
Don't you worry, Finley boy. We're with you.
You will take your seat until court's adjourned. Marshal Earp?
Yes, sir.
I have business in Abilene. Other cases on the docket will be postponed till my return. Remove the condemned. Court is adjourned.
Don't worry, Finley. Good job, boy.
Larry, bring him in. Get him out of there, boys. Hustle it up. Oh, Bat. They look pretty much alike, don't they?
Yeah, I couldn't tell them apart. Nice work, Jim.
Even to the brands and scars. See, bar N on the judge's horse, bar H in my horse. Of course, I had to block out the white stocking on my horse.
Slick. Where's old man Ruger?
Well, we left him sleeping in hay bed.
We gotta move on. I'll hide the judge's horse. And don't forget, you've got to stop Tobin before he crosses the city limits.
Oh, we'll stop him. Bat. Why don't we really hang the old busser?
No, just put a rope around his neck. Why, now I'll be right behind you. Don't you even rough him up. Remember, he's a circuit judge.
We're going to be awful careful. How you coming, boys? All right. Get over here. Not so fast, stranger. No. Not so fast, stranger. That's my horse you're making off with.
Are you men drunk, or is this some kind of a practical joke?
It ain't funny. We hang horse thieves. Light down.
Nonsense! These are my horses.
That one ain't. Light down. Come on.
You know who I am.
No, and I don't care. You're stealing my horse.
Nonsense. Both these horses are Bar N brand. I bought them from Colonel French at the Bar N Ranch. You've heard of him. Bar H? No. That brand's been tampered with. This is a frame-up.
You steal my horse and accuse me of framing you.
Rope's ready, Jim.
Let's get it over with.
Let go of me. Let go of me, I say. Let go of me. I'm Circuit Judge Tobin.
No. Not Rope Tobin. The hanging judge? Well, boys, ain't that something? Rope Tobin turns horse thief. That tree over yonder looks right handy.
You won't get away with this.
Oh, hanging a man ain't too difficult.
Tie his hands?
No, it's more fun when they got their hands free and try to fight the rope. Come on, we're wasting time. Hey!
What goes on here?
Caught a horse thief, Marshal.
Well, that's Judge Tobin. He wouldn't steal a horse.
He did, though. That left-hand bay, my horse. Got my Bar H brand.
This is a frame-up. Maybe the livery stable man gave me the wrong horse by mistake.
Go check the brand. We don't hang horse thieves without some show of a trial.
What about Finley and Bingham?
They had a trial.
Left one's Bar H, the other's Bar N.
Well, I'm sorry, Judge, but I can't help myself. You're under arrest. Charge of horse stealing. Take that rope off him. Climb in your buggy and we'll head back to town. Go on.
Ghastly mistake. Why, those hoodlums might have tried to hang me. And on the flimsiest of circumstantial evidence. What if this got into the newspapers, an accusation like this? Rumor, gossip, the dignity of my office. Marshal Earp, I demand an immediate release.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but any charge by a citizen must be investigated.
Oh, come now, we've had our differences, but surely you don't believe that I stole that horse?
No, sir, I don't.
Well, then why are you holding me on a charge that you admit's absurd?
Blackmail?
What?
I have here an official police report with a felony complaint signed by Jim Lawrence, the owner of the stolen horse.
Just what are you after?
Well, Judge, to begin with, I'm looking for a human being. In you.
What is this?
Then there's the blackmail. But let's call it white blackmail, shall we? I want a stay of execution for Mr. Bingham. He should be sent back to Nebraska and tried there for murder.
Is he wanted there?
That's right, on 2 counts. And Sheriff Bassett didn't mention anything about it because he felt Bingham might just as well be hanged here as in Nebraska. Well, I don't agree with Charlie's idea of the law. I also don't agree with hanging men on flimsy circumstantial evidence. It'll ruin respect for law out here. And you and I, sir, in our different ways, are the law here, aren't we?
Those Nebraska charges should have had priority. All right, I'll grant the stay, but not as a price for anything. Now, go ahead and do your duty as you see it.
One other thing, sir. I ask you to release Finley on bail.
A condemned murderer?
Look, sir, I need your help. I think I know the man who really murdered Morgan. Now, if you turn Finley loose, the man I'm after will get scared, and a scared man always makes a wrong move.
It's still blackmail.
No, sir, it isn't. I changed my mind. There won't be any police report, and I'll ask Jim Lawrence to withdraw his complaint.
What would make a stubborn, opinionated man like yourself change his mind?
My father's a judge back in Illinois. The kind of judge all of you should be. He didn't get his reputation by hanging men on circumstantial evidence. I guess I tried to mold Judge Tobin in his image. I'm sorry for that.
Excuse me, Judge. Wyatt, they're talking mighty mean at the Long Branch. They think Finley had a raw deal.
I expected that. All right, round up the rest of the deputies. Tell them to load with buckshot.
No, no! I'll admit Finley to bail. Turn him loose.
Thank you, sir.
But if you've got another suspect, you better get him quick. I can always change my mind.
Finley!
It's good to see you.
Finley, you're free.
I'm only out on bail, but I sure thank you guys. Still winning, huh?
Yeah, little old Finley. Boy, howdy.
Good to see you. Sure want to thank you, Pete, for getting me the lawyer and everything.
What's a friend for? Boys, the next round's on the house. How come old Rope Tobin let you out on bail?
Well, Mr. Earp says it's because they can't find my gun.
How does that figure?
It's a kind of a legal technicality. Mr. Earp suggested it to the judge, and the judge agreed. Unless they find my gun, they can't hang me. Sure hope they never find me.
Sure.
You ain't buying the drinks, Pete. I am. Come on. Drinks are on me. All this
Come on, brother.
Get your fellas down.
Howdy, Marshal. Bat.
Howdy, Mr. Anders. We're still looking for that Derringer.
Yeah, Finley was telling me about that. Marshal, why's old Judge Tobin want to hang little old Finley? Why, Morgan never was no good.
Neither are you.
Big gun, big talk.
You scared Finley into cheating.
Ease off. You move aside. I'd like to take a look in there.
Why, there's nothing in there except a lot of trash.
What are you so nervous about?
Nothing, Marshal. Nothing at all. Well, what do you know? Finley must have stashed that in there. I mean, whoever shot Morgan must have put it in there.
No, you stole it and shot Morgan.
Are you crazy?
Last night, right after the shooting, I came out here and that barrel was empty.
So what does that prove?
You knew I looked in there. You figured the safest place to hide this is where I'd already looked. An old man, Craig, threw some trash in there, and you came out and threw the Derringer on top of it. You're under arrest, Mr. Aaron.
Yeah? Stand steady.
My friend. Trying to get me home.
Have I stolen any more horses?
No, sir. I found your horse hidden in the livery stable.
You solve a murder case with a dying man's confession, you even find my horse. That's sheer genius, Marshal Earp.
Your Honor, what is the penalty for framing a circuit judge on a horse theft charge?
Well, I wouldn't hang the man who did it, but you can warn him any more shenanigans, he'll draw a mighty stiff prison sentence.
Oh. Well, I'll tell him that when I see him.
Giddy up.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Get those horses out of here. Come on, Betty. Tell us out of here. Stack up these kegs up here at the end.
About 8 gunfighters on each side, the best in the business. You're not going to try to break that up.
Well, Mr. Masterson, there's nothing else we can do.
Wyatt, we'll be running an Indian gauntlet. I mean, these boys have 45s instead of clubs.
Let's move.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Cattle wars and fights between railroad men and buffalo hunters were commonplace in the lusty and brawling 1870s. But the great stage line fight known as the Teague-Woodruff Battle presented Marshal Wyatt Earp with something new in organized violence. Mike Teague and Dan Woodruff were bitter rivals in the stage line and wagon freight business. It was still a lucrative enterprise for short-haul traffic which the railroads couldn't handle. The great network of short-line steel west of Kansas City would not be built until the 80s. Thus, Teague and Woodruff were rich men with a lot of money at stake and the ruthlessness of old-time bullwhackers.
Here comes one of Teague's stages. Now, don't shoot unless you have to.
What's the idea?
I'm Dan Woodruff, and this is my route. Teague can't horn in, so turn around.
Hold it!
Well, Mike Teague himself.
Trying to play rough, Dan?
Just as rough as you want it.
This is a public road. Climb down and shove that timber out of the way.
No. Unhitch those horses and then turn that stage over.
You better get out, folks. There's going to be trouble. You can't do this to me, Dan.
Shut up. All right, go ahead. Driver, get down off of there. All right, men, turn it over. There'll be a Woodruff stage along in about 5 minutes, so take it easy. Now, this is just a mild warning. Don't try to jump any more on my routes.
So you think you can stop me with guns? Well, I can hire guns, too. Plenty of them in Dodge City.
So can I, Mike, if that's how it's got to be.
Oh, that's how. Next time you try this, you'll see.
It's a long walk. You better wait for my stage.
I'll walk.
Mr. Mike Teague?
Yes?
I'm Bat Masterson.
Where's Wyatt Earp?
He's busy right now. Do you want
Oh.
to talk to me?
Sure do. Take over. We'll do our talking in there.
All right.
And you get $100 a day and expenses. I guarantee you 15 days' work. Cal Pope, Dave Rudabaugh, Kingfisher,
and Lee Hall have all signed up already.
Hey, that's $1,500. Well, count me in. If Wyatt will give me a leave of absence.
Oh, we can use Earp, too.
All right, I'll sound him out and let you know this afternoon.
Right. Bye, Mr. Masterson.
Bye. And that $1,500's clear money.
Well, Mr. Teague is hiring gunfighters.
Oh, there won't be any fight, Wyatt. Dan Woodruff's just bluffing.
Hmm.
Well, if you don't want to go yourself, how about a leave of absence for me? Between cattle drives and the town's pretty quiet.
Look, Mr. Masterson, I hate to ring the bell on another school session for you, but you're working for the town, remember?
Yes, sir.
I used to know Mike Teague in Wichita, and any deal of his is apt to be kind of shady. Dan Woodruff is an old-time bullwhacker. He isn't going to take this lying down.
Well, what choice has he got?
Well, you know, there are a lot of other great gunmen in town, like Pat Garrett, Smoky Hill Thompson, the Catfish Kid. Has Mike Teague hired them?
You think Woodruff aims to get himself some boys, too, huh?
That's right.
Well, I sure hate to back out on a gunfight. I'll go tell Mr. Teague.
No. You can have your leave of absence if you really want it.
Well, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Just one thing I want you to think about, though.
Yeah?
Charlie Bassett doesn't want to run for sheriff again. I can't say I blame him. I told the county commissioners I thought you could handle the job.
Sheriff? Me?
Well, you're a little young, but you're as much a man now as you're ever going to be.
I wouldn't vote for me. I'm too young. Still, I've been on a trail with Mike Teague. What if he got us into a gunfight or something? That wouldn't look good. Yeah, I better think about it.
Good. In the meantime, you run on over to the Dodge Hotel. There's a Miss Amelia Woodruff sent word she wanted to see me.
Woodruff?
Yeah, I think she's Dan Woodruff's daughter.
Well, why don't you go?
Well, you were supposed to be the woman expert.
Yeah? What does she look like?
Well, now, that's for you to find out.
Yes?
Miss Woodruff?
Yes. Oh, but you can't be Marshal Earp.
Well, I'm his chief deputy, Bat Masterson.
Why, you're second to Mr. Earp on Papa's list. Are you really a gunfighter?
Well, I'm not as fast as Mr. Earp.
Oh, well, I declare. Sit down, Mr. Masterson. Papa and I need help. I never heard of such skullduggery. Mr. Mike Teague coming here to hire a lot of gunfighters so they can pick on our stage line. What chance have we got, Mr. Masterson? Fighting to keep the route that Papa established years before Great Western was ever heard of.
Well, there's ways of handling a deal like this.
But how?
I better wait till your father gets here.
Well, is it something you shouldn't tell me? But I've been Papa's right-hand man ever since Mama died. Look, money. Papa trusts me with it.
That's what it's going to take.
What do you mean? Oh, now, look, I'm not a silly child, Mr. Masterson.
All right, Miss Amelia. Tell your father he can handle this in one of two ways. He can hire as many gunfighters as Mike Teague, or pay the men Teague has hired to come over to our side.
Our side? Oh, I love you like a big brother. Will you handle it? I'll give you the money right now, and by the time Papa gets in, we'll have all of Teague's men bought off.
Well, I can't do that yet.
Why?
Well, I'm a deputy marshal. I can't go around town making deals with some of these gunmen. They're hoodlums.
Well, can't you quit your job? Or ask Marshal Earp to give you a vacation?
Well, look, if there's any hitch to it, I'll send for you to talk to Wyatt.
Well, is he young enough to be my big brother?
Well, the old man sure thinks he is.
Let me see your shotgun, Frankie. Well, not a man here with less than 10 notches. Guess Mr. Teague figures nothing but the best for the Great Western.
Howdy, Marshal.
Well, howdy, Mr. Pickett.
Don't want you to get any wrong notions. I didn't sign up, and neither did Louis Bozeman or Johnny Culp.
Well, I understand Mr. Teague is paying mighty well.
You gave Bozeman and Culp and me a break in Wichita. We're paying it back. Dan Woodruff's in town.
Thanks.
He'll be up in Teague's ante. If I were you, I'd chase them both out of Dodge.
They're both fighting over a stage route that's miles from here.
30 top guns and 2 stupid money men bidding against each other for their help. The fight'll start right here. Me? I'm leaving. So long, Wyatt.
So long, Tom.
Wyatt? Teague lied to me.
How's that?
He's trying to horn in on Mr. Woodruff's route. He's really hiring those gunfighters to take over the Woodruff route by force.
Miss Amelia must be very young and very beautiful.
She's got nothing to do with it, Wyatt. It's the principle of the thing. Her dad pioneered that route. Harold Teague is nothing but a...
Hold it.
Back door. You gonna let him get away?
You know, I'll bet that's Amelia's father, the one that took the money.
Oh, you loco. Her father's the president of the Woodruff Transportation Company.
Remind me to tell you some stories about him. In the meantime, we'll arrest Mr. Teague.
Arrest him? What for?
Two of Woodruff's men. They got away with my money. Close to $5,000.
Mr. Woodruff doesn't need to rob anybody.
That daughter of his must have gone to your head.
Why, you...
Take it easy. You're under arrest, Mr. Teague.
I'm under arrest?
That's right, inciting to riot. You come along with us, we're going to talk to Mr. Woodruff. Come on.
We hear you're offering more than Teague.
That's right.
He offers us $1,500 guarantee and all expenses.
I'll pay $2,000 in expenses.
Sounds fine with me, Mr. Woodruff. But let's see your money.
Very well.
Come on.
You robber, that's my
Shut
money.
up. Your name Woodruff, Dan Woodruff?
It is.
Miss Amelia related to you?
My daughter, sir. What's this intrusion?
That's my money, and you know it.
You stay out of this. He's under arrest, and you're next. Charlie, all deals are off. Go pass the word.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing, Wyatt.
You can't arrest me. Teague came here to hire a private army. I've committed no crime. Those men told me...
You're lying. We saw the holdup. We saw those men give you a flour sack full of this money. Here's the flour sack.
Are you crybabying to the law, Mike?
No, just give me back my money.
It isn't half of what you took from me in passenger fares, jumping my best route.
Who's crybabying now?
Never mind. We'll impound the money. You take charge of it. I'm not arresting you for robbery.
Nor for anything else.
Oh, yes, I am. For inciting to riot.
Relax, Dan. I've got friends here.
Come on, let's go to jail.
Papa, what's happening?
This Cowtown marshal's arresting us on a technical charge. I'll not be delayed long, my dear.
Marshal?
Mr. Masterson will explain it to you.
I thought you were on our side.
Now, when it comes to robbery,
Is Marshal Earp accusing my father of...
we saw his men take the stuff and hand it to Mr. Woodruff.
Oh, that's absurd. Why, Papa's worth $500,000. If he had the boys hold up Mike Teague, it's because the money was ours to begin with.
This is Dodge City, Miss Amelia. Holdups are against the law here.
Oh, the law. Really?
Yep, and it's moving west all the time. You better tell Papa the news.
Papa was running stage lines before we ever heard of sheriffs and town marshals. He had to fight Indians and robbers, and now he has to stop Mike Teague from jumping our best route. Oh, don't you preach to me about the law.
Oh, I'm not preaching, honey.
Oh, yes, you are. And that's ridiculous, because you'll soon be out of a job.
You know, I sure have a weakness for decent, bad little girls.
Pat Garrett says to stick around. Teague and Woodruff will be back in business real soon.
You know, Tig's got a lot of drag around here. He'll take care of everything. Sit down and pour yourself a drink.
And the case just won't stand up, Wyatt. They can say they came here to employ special police. That's not incitement to riot.
Well, Mr. Mayor, what about a robbery charge?
Teague and Woodruff have been fighting each other for years. But if it came to an issue, Teague wouldn't prosecute.
We saw the whole thing.
Sure, but what if Teague says it was all a practical joke? No, you'll have to turn him loose. And don't tell me you're trying to head off a gunfight in the streets. We can't hold men in jail just because we think there might be shooting.
I think there will be.
So do I. That's not a bunch of drunken cowhands Teague and Woodruff are hiring.
No, they're all top guns. If they cut loose, there are going to be people killed.
But you can anticipate that there's...
Yes, sir, I can. That's my job. Now, you can take the risk.
Now, Wyatt, don't force me to suspend you again.
Sir, I'm suspended.
Me too.
Yeah? Then I'll have to release Teague and Woodruff myself. Give them back the money.
No, sir, not the money. I'm still a United States Marshal. Until Judge Tobin gets back, I won't have a warrant to hold those men, but I can hold the robbery evidence on my own hook.
This time, Wyatt, the city council is going to fire you. I'm sorry.
Well, Deacon, we sure showed him.
Oh, yeah. Holding this stuff isn't going to slow Woodruff and Teague much. They can cash sight traps at the bank. How did you get along with Miss Amelia?
She started to slap me, then she didn't. Why?
Well, Judge Tobin's coming in on the 4 o'clock Santa Fe. I'm going to have to watch Teague and the boys he hired. That leaves Woodruff to you.
If he plans to start it, I don't think Miss Amelia would tell me.
Maybe not, but she's our only chance.
Yeah. But if those gunslingers go to shooting, you don't figure on trying to stop it, do you?
I'd have to try.
Well, swear me in.
What?
Well, you don't expect me to go against John Ringo with a catfish kid with this, do you? Bang, bang, Ringo, you're dead.
Say, you know, you're right. Nothing like getting killed legally.
And I'll let you fellas in on a little secret. Half of Teague's men have accepted more money from me. We've got Mike outnumbered 2-1.
There's quite a few packing guns north of the line since Earp got fired. What are we going to do about that?
You think they're Teague's men?
Mm-hmm.
Then put on your guns.
Fine, Mr. Woodruff. Let's go, man.
Papa,
Yes, my dear. A couple more good men I think I can hire. I'm going over to the Alhambra bar.
why did you tell those men to put on their guns?
I can't have our side bluffed out by Mike Teague.
What if they go to shooting?
Oh, they won't hurt anybody. Now stop worrying. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Oh, it's you.
Look, I lost my job. You were right about the law. It's a swindle.
You're still wearing a gun? Or did you sign on with Mike Teague?
What makes you think so?
Well, I don't know what to think. Some of Teague's men are armed, and Papa had to... Excuse me, I'm going to my room.
You scared of a fight?
There isn't going to be one. Both sides are bluffing.
You know better than that.
Let go of me.
Look, quite a few are apt to get hurt. You like the idea?
I know I don't like you.
Woodruff's men, buckling on their guns. There's a couple behind the barrel over here. There's 2 down the street by the door. See him? Down there.
You want to fight? Get your guns.
thinks there's going to be a fight. You promised me.
Now, Amelia, we're going to talk about this at the hotel.
But you said it was just a bluff.
It's gone too far now.
Aren't you even going to stop our men
No.
from...
Teague asked for it, and he's going to get it.
Then I think there ought to be a law to stop you both. And if I were a man, I'd help the law.
Amelia.
They're getting ready out there. About 8 on each side, maybe more.
Now we're in luck.
Huh?
And the professional gunfighters, not drunken cowhands. They won't draw against the drop. We'll use buckshot. Now, this is what we're going to do. Listen.
Get those horses out of here. Come on, Eddie. Get this horse out of here. Stack up these kegs over here on the edge.
Papa, no! Oh, somebody stop them! Stop them!
Keep out of this, Masterson.
Oh, I ain't in it.
Real money, friends. Yes, sir. Real money. Courtesy of Mr. Woodruff and Mr. Teague.
We'll hold our fire, men, if you will.
We'll hold. We'll hold.
Let's go, men.
It's a trick, you fools!
All right, lift your hands and keep the money. That's it, Mr. Masterson. Keep him covered. First one of you goes for a gun's gonna get a leg full of buckshot. Anybody else?
You win, Earp. Kid was a fool to draw against a drop.
All right, let's walk to jail. Couple of you pick him up and take him to the docks. Mr. Masterson, you stay with him. The rest of you move. Come on.
Come on. Come on. Hurry up.
Marshal Earp, you admit that 2 or 3 token shots had been fired, and when you rode in, all firing stopped. No one was hurt. And when you scattered the money, both factions joined hands, as it were.
Well, they picked up the money, sir.
And so the threatened riot or battle or whatever you call it ended happily.
Well, sir, I took them to jail, if that's what you call happiness.
Mr. Woodruff and Mr. Teague both deny that they instructed guards to start a gun battle. So I fail to see how a charge of incitement to riot has any validity.
Excuse me. Are you the judge?
Yes, I am, young lady.
Now, Amelia.
It's no use, Papa. My father and Mr. Teague both incited their men to a fight. I begged my father to stop it, but he didn't want it stopped.
Young lady, are you certain there would have been a fight?
I saw them, lined up on opposite sides of Front Street. My father was with his men, and Mr. Teague was on his side.
More crybabying, Dan? You even get your own daughter to...
Silence. The law's indebted to you, Miss Woodruff. Wasn't easy to come here and tell the truth. Mr. Mayor, you'll reinstate Marshal Earp and Deputy Masterson at once. I'll pass sentence on the Messrs. Woodruff and Teague at a session of court tomorrow morning. Hearing's adjourned.
These sure got Mr. Masters and me out of a tight corner.
I got my father out of a worse one, Mr. Earp. If he and Mike Teague can hire private armies, they'll go on until a lot of people are killed. I guess I want the law to move west of Dodge City.
Well, ma'am, your father's lived a long time in a rough part of the country. You be patient with him. And Judge Tobin will let him off with a fine.
Well, hi, honey. Oh, your father wants to forgive you, and I'd like to take you to dinner.
Mr. Masterson, why did you fib to me?
Fib me?
Mm-hmm. You told me that Marshal Earp was too old to be my big brother. Oh, not that I'd want you for a brother.
Why, thank you, ma'am. You've made an old man very happy.
What did you...
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The friendship between Marshal Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday was born of gratitude on Wyatt's part. Doc saved his life. But why Doc Holliday chose to like Wyatt and be loyal to him was mighty puzzling to the citizens of Dodge City in 1877. And since Wyatt Earp stood for everything that Doc cynically derided, a lot of folks were betting that the two would soon come to an open break.
Doc Holliday in town?
Yeah, he's inside running a game.
Thank you.
All right, Finnegan. I can just spare you 2 minutes.
That's enough, Doc.
Gold brick, take it away.
It's real, Doc. See? San Francisco Mint, government seal. Look at it.
You stole the thing.
Well, sure. Me and the boys held up a Wells Fargo stage.
Stupid. Get out of town, Weasel, and take it with you.
Doc, I can let you have that for 5,000. It's worth 10. I'm giving you a real bargain.
What would I do with it?
Oh, you're joking, Doc. This is grand larceny. This is right up your street. Doc, you got connections. You can turn right around and sell it for 8,000. Or you could make a fake one and switch bricks on some sucker. Grand larceny, Doc. You could make a lot of dough and have some laughs, too. You, Doc Holliday, you can't pass this up.
All right. On one condition. You take the money and get out of town.
Oh, sure, Doc. It ain't healthy for me to stick around Dodge.
Believe that, Weasel. If the pals you've undoubtedly double-crossed don't get you, I will.
I'm starting on patrol, Wyatt. Anything special?
Oh, yeah, Hal, there is. Keep a lookout for Weasel Finnegan. Here's his picture. Got away with 5 gold bricks. Wells Fargo recovered 4 of them.
So we're looking for Weasel Finnegan and 1 gold brick.
That's right.
Is that really you? Don't you remember me? Ginger in Salt Lake City.
Oh, that's right. Howdy.
Is that all you got to say, just howdy?
Well, I gotta be getting on my way. I'm supposed to meet the boys.
Oh, now you can buy me one drink. Come on, Irish. For old times.
All right, Ginger. Just one.
Oh, howdy, Miss Kate.
Is it safe to talk in here?
As long as we don't yell at each other.
I'm too worried to yell. Wyatt, John's up to his old tricks again.
I'm sorry to hear that. Sit down, please. Well, what's he done now?
He's bought a gold brick from Weasel Finnegan.
Well, there's a Wells Fargo poster out for Weasel Finnegan. And there's a gold brick missing.
It's real?
San Francisco Mint.
I ought to leave John. After nursing him through that bad spell, he pulls a stunt like this. Oh, he thinks it's a good joke.
Has he still got it?
No, he sold it, he says.
You name the buyer?
That's the joke part of it. He says he sold it to one of the most respectable men in town. You see anything funny in that?
Well, your husband has a special brand of humor. A lot of respectable citizens in town have given you and the doctor the cold shoulder.
Oh, John wants to show this man up?
That might be it. Well, I'll have a little talk with the doctor.
You aren't going to say I told on him, are you? I'm just trying to keep the doctor out of trouble.
I know that, Mrs. Holliday. Now, you stay here and rest yourself.
I got a faro game going, Wyatt. My money.
I'm on the hunt for something.
I should know where it is.
Possibly. Weasel Finnegan and some of the boys heisted a gold shipment in California. Have you seen Weasel lately?
Yes, 2 hours ago.
Did he say anything about the loot?
Yes. As a matter of fact, he sold me a gold brick, but I didn't have any idea it had been stolen.
You still got it?
No, I sold the thing.
Anybody I know?
I'm not saying. You do the police work. You solve the mystery.
Look, what are you trying to prove?
Let's just call it an experiment to test the moral nature of mankind.
Oh, come on.
Very well, arrest me. I'll say I didn't know the gold was stolen. And if driven too far, I'll say that the gold was phony.
Where's Weasel now?
I ordered him to get out of town.
Look, why don't you be logical? You're always talking about logic. All right, then. Just because some folks have snubbed you and Mrs. Holliday, why go through all this rigmarole? All you're going to prove is that a snob is also a crook.
Dodge City needs taken down a peg.
Granted. But you tell me the name of the man, and I'll take Dodge down real quick.
I don't know who the present owner is.
You mean it's changed hands?
Wyatt, I sold that gold brick for half its value, just what I paid for. My guess is that it's been bought and sold over and over again by now.
Maybe. Well, at least give me a clue to the first buyer.
You might try Mayor Kelly.
Kelly?
Yep. Better work fast, Marshal. The bone tone of Dodge City love that yellow stuff.
Gold fever, gold fever, burning like a flame. Ooh.
Come on in, Wyatt. Sit down.
Thank you. Mr. Kelly, I'm looking for a gold brick that was stolen from Wells Fargo.
Oh, that.
You've seen it, huh?
I have. This very day. A certain friend of yours brought it to me. Wanted me to sell it for him.
Dr. Holliday.
Oh? He told you.
Well, the doctor never lies. No sir. The more disreputable the deal, the prouder he is. Well, did you handle the gold?
Nope. I told him to see Miles Lenahan.
Didn't you suspect that it was stolen?
Yes. I didn't want to make any trouble for Doc, and I owe Lenahan some political favors. You won't have to tell Miles that I gave you the information.
No, he'll deny he sold it anyway.
I'm ashamed, Wyatt.
Forget it. You didn't make any profit in the deal. It's my fault for getting you into politics in the first place.
Oh, out of a hole in the ground it comes, into the hand of a man it comes, shining bright with an evil light, striking fire to a man's desire, gold fever.
I'm not accusing you or anyone else, Mr. Lenahan. I'm only interested in finding a gold brick.
Well, I wish I could help you, Marshal.
You know nothing, huh?
Well, just barfly talk.
Barfly talk helps once in a while.
Marshal, you'll keep me out of this, hmm? Well, you know old Newt Hamilton, the jeweler.
Yeah?
There's gossip that he... Is he dead, Marshal?
Yeah.
Do you know who he is?
Weasel Finnegan.
Somebody saved me the trouble. Liquor or a girl? Have you found that thing yet, Wyatt?
No. I ought to arrest you.
So you think I'm morally responsible for this? Bad judgment, Wyatt. I told him to get out of town. One gold brick, death or corruption. Dodge City is tottering on the edge of Gehenna right now.
Couple of you men, give me a hand.
Gold fever, gold fever.
I'll have your watch fixed in a couple of days, Mrs. Wilmis. Oh, I do, Marshal.
Mr. Hamilton, I'd like to have a little talk with you.
What about?
Some gold.
Well, it's closing time anyway. Well, am I under arrest?
You still got it? Who bought it from you?
I can't tell you. Please,
All right, it's up to you. Let's go to jail.
Jail? Oh, no. Well, I buy gold right along. You can't prove that I knew. Well, Mr. Lenahan threatened me. I do most of my business south of the line. He said...
Never mind him. Who has the thing now?
Well, will I have to testify in court?
Look, Mr. Hamilton, I can arrest you for receiving and selling stolen gold. Now, if you want to make it easier on yourself, you'll tell me who bought that stuff.
Homer Blythe. Oh, I know it sounds hard to believe, a big man like Mr. Blythe, but I was scared. I sold it for $7,000, just what I paid Mr. Lenahan.
Well, it's going to be your word against his, you know.
I'm telling you the truth.
All right. There's already been one man killed over this. I'll send a deputy to guard you. Howdy, Mr. Blythe.
Oh, Marshal Earp.
Why don't you give me a lift?
I'll be glad to. Get in.
Thank you.
Good season we're having. Plenty of rain. Where can I drop you?
I'm looking for a gold brick.
A what?
Bullion, San Francisco Mint. Par value of $10,000.
Stolen? And you think it's here in Dodge City?
Yep. I think you've got it.
Well, you're joking, of course.
No, I'm not joking.
If you were a drinking man, I could excuse you, but I suggest that you owe me an apology.
I suggest you apologize to the decent citizens in this town.
Get out.
I'll do that. You like money so much, Mr. Blythe, that you're willing to risk your life for $3,000 profit?
I'm going to report you to the mayor and the council. Good day.
You do that.
Not Homer Blythe, too.
Well, Lenahan says he sold it to Hamilton, and Hamilton says he sold it to Blythe.
I can't wait to tell Katie. Mrs. Blythe insulted her.
Well, there's no evidence, only Hamilton's word.
Wyatt, you're dull today.
Oh?
Blythe wouldn't keep the thing. He's too smart for that. He'd discount it with Ned Chapin at the bank.
Chapin? Oh, come on now.
All right, forget it. I was amused, but now the joke bores me. Time to take my medicine.
Wait up, I'll come with you. That still doesn't prove that Mr. Chapin bought the gold.
He bought it. Bank can issue currency against its gold deposits. Chapin is betting that by the time the bank examiners get around to a checkup, the Wells Fargo robbery will have been forgotten.
Well, it wouldn't do me any good to ask him.
That's the first intelligent remark you've made, Wyatt. You want me to handle Chapin?
How?
None of your business. I'd just love to prove this on him. He told me he wouldn't take my account in his pious bank. Oh, you just say the word, Marshal.
No, you caused enough trouble. Should have turned Weasel into me in the first place.
Temper, temper.
You know, I should arrest you for receiving stolen goods and compounding a felony.
Go ahead. I'll demand that you arrest Mayor Kelly, Newt Hamilton, Blythe, and Chapin. Fine lot of jailbirds.
It's open.
Howdy, Miss Kate. Clerk said you wanted to see me right away. Thank you.
Thanks. Wyatt, you're going to have to arrest John.
Why?
He's going to hold up the bank as soon as it opens in the morning.
I had a hunch he might try that.
He'll do it, if you don't stop him. He doesn't like a fella named Chapin. He thinks he bought the gold.
All this just to prove that some of our leading citizens aren't strictly honest.
Some folks snub us. Well, we deserve to be snubbed. John's a gambler. He insults most everybody. I'm a vulgar, common woman. I smoke, I drink, I swear.
Well, you're kind of rough on yourself, aren't you, Miss Kate?
No. John hates what people are saying. He cusses Mrs. Grundy. Well, I don't. There's always got to be a Mrs. Grundy. People be paying attention to Mrs. Grundy's gossip when they won't listen to their own preachers.
Well, that's right.
Wyatt, you'll stop John from pulling this fool stunt, won't you?
Of course I will.
The bank opens at 9. He'll be leaving here about 10 minutes of. You'll arrest him here, not at the bank, huh?
Well, he'll be wearing a gun. That'll cost him a $25 fine.
I'll pay it myself. Thanks, Wyatt.
Now, don't you worry.
Smokey, sit down.
Now, what's so important?
I sent for you.
Great Doc Holliday.
It's enough, Jenna. You want to go out in the alley with me?
No. But why don't I just shoot you now?
Why not?
Don't do it, Doc. I'm just feeling mean like you.
Sit down, Jenna. Your hands on the table. Why didn't you kill Finnegan?
Well, we drew cards for it. But how did you know that Finnegan had hooked up with me?
Chit-chat from the hen's roost. I also collected some other thieves' stories. You want to hear them?
Yeah.
Man by the name of Chapin at the bank has your gold.
How'd he get it?
It's a long story. And I'm short on breath.
Well, thanks, Doc. Too bad we can't take the bank.
Sit down, Jenna. You can take it.
Sit down.
Earp and his debitors are poisoned.
I said sit down. I want to make a deal with you.
Why, it won't be anywhere near the bank. You'll be arresting me and leading me to jail. Understand?
Yeah. But are you sure you're Mrs. Tolderp?
I'm sure.
I get that part. But why do I have to drop that gold brick in the street?
It's my share for keeping Earp out of the way. Yes or no, Jenna?
It's a deal, Doc. Me and the boys will get plenty without a hot brick that's tough to sell. You just keep Earp out of it.
You just don't cross me, Jenna. I want to pick up that gold in a bank sack from the street.
And I want to live, Doc.
I don't see why, but I hope you do.
Morning, Wyatt.
Hold it.
I'm busy. I gotta go over
That's
here.
too bad. I'm arresting you. You know you can't carry a gun north of the line?
Uh-huh. Kitty tells you everything.
Well, we'll take a little walk to jail.
On my desk. 9 o'clock on the dot. Open the doors, Mr. Clegg. Get back there. Get that ball. What's the meaning of this? Get in there.
Wyatt. Wyatt! I'm running out of breath. Can we rest a moment?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sit down. Now, holding up a bank single-handed just to prove that Mr. Chapin has the goal, that's real logical thinking for a college man.
Drop it, Tanner! Drop it!
Good work, Marshal. You got the two with the money.
Well, are you going to arrest Chapin, or am I the only hoodlum in town?
Give me that gun. Bring that money sack over here. Here. Now, Mr. Chapin, you know what this is?
Well, yes, gold bullion.
It was taken in a Wells Fargo robbery.
No.
Oh, yes. Now, what was it doing in your bank?
Think fast, Chapin.
Dr. Holliday, please.
Marshal, I can't expect you to believe this, but I let a customer put it in our vault as a favor.
Who is he?
I don't know that I should tell you, Mr. Earp. He could have bought the gold without knowing.
Do your duty, Marshal.
You keep quiet. You're still under arrest.
Why is that? Dr. Holliday shot the robbers, and we got back all the money.
Well, don't waste your sympathy on the doctor. I'm afraid I'm going to have to take you to jail, too, Mr. Chapin.
I understand.
Now, you're the one that really started this, Mr. Hamilton. Mayor Kelly washed his hands of the whole deal, and Mr. Lenehan might claim ignorance. But you're a jeweler. Now, you know you don't buy gold in bullion form. And you lost your nerve and resold it to Mr. Blythe.
Well, I'm ready to take my punishment.
Well, have they all confessed?
Yeah, but you haven't proved your point.
Oh? And they're still respectable?
Well, Mr. Lenehan is the bad kind of politician. Of course, he never claimed to be respectable. Mr. Hamilton here is guilty of cowardice. He was afraid of Mr. Lenehan, Mr. Blythe. But Mr. Blythe is the only crook in the lot. He admits that Mr. Chapin was only doing him a favor. Now, that's only one crook out of 5. That's pretty good for a town like Dodge City.
I'm deeply disappointed.
Fine. Now, let's take your case. You bought a gold brick that you knew had been stolen. And then out of sheer perversity, you set out to corrupt these men. Vicious, nasty pride. Taking revenge for fancied snubs or insults.
A good choice of words. And a terse summary of the case.
You see any reason why I shouldn't charge you with receiving and selling stolen property?
None whatever. Put on the handcuffs. A mere dramatic gesture, but the situation calls for it.
No, Wyatt. That gold brick is a phony. John didn't sell the real one.
Kate, please.
Here's the real one. So nobody's guilty of anything, are they? You can't put men in jail for messing around with $2 worth of lead and gilt-colored solder, can you?
Oh, handsome Marshal. You and I should have gone to Colorado.
That's enough. Mr. Hamilton, is this the real bullion?
It's a phony. I'd better test this other one with a drop of acid.
I did that when I bought it from Weasel Finnegan. You can trust Katie.
You gentlemen are discharged. Not you, Doctor. You owe a $25 fine for carrying a gun.
I won't pay it.
Well, I will.
Fine remitted. In view of Mrs. Holliday's cooperation with the law.
John, what do you say?
He's a fool. He believes in the human race.
Why do I love that man?
Well, Miss Kate, there's some things the good Lord will explain in due time.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The story of Susan Leonard, a child known as Little Pistol, is part of the legend of Western folklore. Except for the intervention of Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday, Susan might have vanished into a nameless grave. As it happened, Little Pistol became the central character of an episode which started tongues wagging from Dodge to the New Mexico border. Gossip established Susan Leonard as the first female outlaw in the Western country. But the truth about Little Pistol, as truth often turns out to be, was stranger than any fiction. Thank you. Well, some favor prairie chicken, but give me bob white quail and toast. It's a handsome spread, Miss Kate.
Thanks, Wyatt. John, dear, you need good, nourishing food.
Oh, I have it, Katie. The very essence of corn dissolved in alcohol.
They're robbing my place. Where's my gun?
Shoot, Wyatt, shoot!
Oh, there are too many people.
Wyatt! John! The dinner!
You're talking of dinner when I'm being robbed?
The drawer's clean. How much was in it?
About 20,000, Doc.
All right, this one's dead. Take him over to Doc McCarty.
Come on.
You recognize any of them?
No, Marshal. They had masks on with eye holes cutting them.
Quit jabbering, Wyatt. They haven't got much of a start. We can catch them.
Take care of the body.
Okay, fellas, let's go.
Over there.
Must be them. $20,000 in my best faro dealer.
Wait a minute, Doc. I know how you feel. Let's not rush into things.
Wyatt, this isn't John Law business. It's personal.
And what about your horse? Old local enjoys living, you know. Let's make this fight on foot.
Why do you always have to be right? It ain't your money. It ain't your best faro dealer. You can afford to remain calm, cool, and collected. All right, General Custer. I await your orders.
Yeah. We can't cut him off from running, but we can try not flank him. I hope they're cooking breakfast. Come on.
Flash him!
Give me that. Give me that. Doc, give me a hand. That's a girl. Take her coat off. Her arms hurt.
Stand still, you little brat. Put your arm down.
Stand still, honey.
Put it
Stand
down.
still. We're not going to hurt you. Now, just stand still. Yeah. The bullet just nicked it. Give me this. What's your name, sis?
Little Pistol.
He means your real name.
Won't tell you nothing.
Just take it easy, honey.
You
Just
little
take it
brat,
easy.
you ought to have a spanking.
You give me back my
Wait
pistol.
till I get your bandage tied.
We're wasting time, Wyatt. We could overtake those fellas.
Not in Bushwhacker, and I want to ask her a few questions.
I want my pistol. You give me back my pistol.
All right.
Hey, you're unloading it.
What did you expect them to do? Let you shoot us? You take a Wyatt. I'm going after my money.
Wait a minute, Doc. Here. Now, look, there's no sense in cold trailing it alone. Besides, I think she'll talk.
The little wildcat.
Stop that! Wyatt, she took those cartridges from the pocket. Hold still, you little brat. We better take all the clues off.
No, I'll just take her gun. Now, you had your chance to behave.
I hate you. I'll show you both.
She ought to have her britches warmed.
All right, you spank her.
No, you do it. I'm so mad I might raise blisters.
You must be hungry. Come on.
Where?
Dodge City.
No.
All right, suit yourself.
I want my pistol. You give me back my pistol.
You stop that. Now, next time you touch that gun, I'm going to drop you off and leave you right here.
Wasn't touching it.
Yes, you were. Little girls like you got no business with guns. You got nothing to be afraid of.
Not afraid.
Well, everybody's scared of something.
Are you really Wyatt Earp? And is he really Doc Holliday?
That's right.
You're fast guns.
Oh. Now, who told you that?
They... Nobody.
Who's they?
Not nobody.
All right.
I told you to shoot her, Rocky.
It's too hot in there, boss. I did take a crack at her, but I guess I missed.
Well, I don't think she'll talk, but she might. We'll have to ride back into Dodge tonight.
Now scrub hard, child. And then we'll get dressed in these nice, clean clothes. Isn't this a pretty dress?
No, I want my old clothes.
No, you don't. They're filthy. Wyatt'll like you much better in decent little girl's clothes. He likes you. Don't you like him?
No, he took my gun.
Oh, little girls don't go around carrying guns and trying to shoot people. Now, come on. We'll get all nice and dry.
If I wear the clothes, can I go see Mr. Earp?
No, Wyatt is too busy in his office.
Then I'll tear up the clothes. I'll tear this dress right now.
No. Oh, all right. You can see Wyatt.
Well, put your mind to it, Doc. You used to handle kids when you were practicing dentistry. How did you gain their confidence?
I didn't. I used to have their parents hold them while I shoved a wooden block in their mouth so they wouldn't bite. Then I yanked the tooth.
Yeah, well, that's no good.
Wyatt, you labor the obvious. Maybe our little pistol belonged to one of the gang. Maybe she was kidnapped. At any rate, we've got a scared youngster on our hands.
Yeah, well, we still got to try and gain her confidence and make her talk. You know, she probably could name every man in that bunch if she wanted to.
Perhaps they'll come back for her. Wyatt, she's a deadly witness. Maybe they'll kidnap her or even kill her.
You say that mighty offhanded.
I don't expend sentiment I can't afford, Marshal. If we had left her like I wanted to do, we could have caught up with those hoodlums. Now where are we? Or to put it bluntly, where's my money? You cherish little pistol. I don't like brats.
You go away. I came to see Mr. Earp.
Boy, you...
How can he be such a fast gun if he drinks so much?
Well, liquor doesn't seem to affect him. See, what a pretty little gal. Yeah, new clothes, huh?
Stop it. I want my gun and I want the bullets.
Oh, well, then you're going to have to trade.
For what?
You answer some questions, and I'll return the gun.
What questions?
Well, to start with, what's your name?
I told you. It's Little Pistol.
Well, you have another name.
No, just Little Pistol.
All right, then who were those men you were with out there?
Can't tell you.
Why not?
They get me.
Doc Holliday and I guarding you day and night?
That's pretty fast. They'll come at night, and you won't be around.
Well, you can stay here with me during the day, and then at night you can stay with Dr. and Mrs. Holliday.
No, I want to stay with you all the time. I don't like Mrs. Holliday. She talks too much. She reminds me of my... Can I stay with you, Mr. all the time?
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't I'll move in with Dr. and Mrs. Holliday, and then you can stay with all of us. How about that?
No, you just want me to tell. Then you'll send me to the orphan's home or someplace.
Orphan's home? Say, your folks...
You're not going to get me to talk?
Wait a minute. Now, look, I've got to catch those outlaws and put them in jail, and then they won't bother you, understand? But in order for me to catch them and put them in jail, you got to tell me who they are. You understand that?
Well, I'll think about it.
Good. Now, I got to go out there on patrol, and you can walk right along with me.
I'll tell you one name. Susan.
Susan? Well, now, who's that?
That's me.
Susan, huh? Well, I like Susan. That's a mighty pretty name. Thank you.
You better not try it. It's a little too risky. We'll camp outside Dodge and try again tomorrow.
I didn't spot any strangers around.
Why don't you turn in on the sofa?
You take a rest.
I don't sleep much. And if I doze off, kid, he'll spell me.
They're not likely to come around here.
Mommy. Daddy, where are you? Indians, Apaches, don't kill me. Please, oh, don't kill me. Ow!
Now, you'll be all right, sis.
Take it easy, darling. Just lay back down. Doc and I...
Joe, what is it?
Just take it easy.
The kid had a nightmare.
That's it, Doc.
Oh, poor
Just
baby.
relax, honey. Nothing's gonna
Perhaps
happen.
if we gave her a little soothing syrup.
My tooth, it aches. It aches awful. Right here.
I'll have a look. Kitty, bring that lamp down.
No, it'll hurt worse.
Wyatt, you better hold her.
Yeah.
Now, open your mouth wide, honey. I want to get a look.
No, I want Mr. Earp to look.
All right, honey. You come up here and open your mouth real wide, and I'll take a look, huh? That's it. Ooh, say.
You're a good girl, sis. You can close your mouth now.
It still hurts.
All right, Mrs. Holliday will give you some medicine. Come on, Wyatt. You go to sleep, honey.
Where are you going?
Outside in the hall. We'll leave the door open.
Be right back.
Pain will be gone quicker than a wink, dear. You see, I'll pour a teaspoonful of this, then you gulp it right down.
She's got a couple of impacted right upper molars. Wyatt, would you be kind enough to ask Doc McCarty if he's got any nitrous oxide?
Nitrous oxide.
There. Now drink some water, honey.
McCarty will know what it is. Did you ever hear a woman talk so much?
Hey, are you sure this new gas thingamajig is safe?
I didn't give her much. It's to start her talking, the main idea.
Nitrous oxide does that?
Sometimes. Occasionally it makes them giggle or talk silly.
Well, you take a rest, Doc. Miss Kate and I'll watch her.
All right, Wyatt.
Shoot.
Yes, baby. Wyatt. Wyatt. I think she's coming out of it.
Don't shoot at them. Wait. The soldiers. Yes. I'll run and hide. In the barn, Mommy. I'll stay there until...
Susie. Susie. What happened after you hid in the barn?
Barn? I didn't stay there. I got scared. Apaches all around the house. I ran into the bushes. They caught me. One-Eye Milburn. One-Eye Milburn. They gave me to One-Eye Milburn. Don't kill me. Please, don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Susan. Susan, honey, wake up.
I'm awake, Mr.
Now, what's your name?
Susan Leonard.
And where do you live?
Copper Spring. It's in New Mexico. I'm sleepy. I'm a sleepyhead.
Here you are. That's it, honey.
Is that the truth? Or just babbling?
Well, I think it's the truth. Look, if she wakes up again, you call Doc. I'm going to go to the telegraph office.
They're all mixed up at that Santa Fe depot. You wired that Fort in New Mexico. This comes from Prescott, Arizona.
Well, Army commands move around, Hal. Apache attack at Copper Springs. One-Eye Milburn believed to have ridden with Indians. You stay here and watch the office. I'll be over at the Dodge House.
Right.
Well, how's the little patient this morning, huh?
Pulse normal, Wyatt.
I'm mad at you. Why didn't you stay here all night like you promised?
Well, there were big doings last night, Susan. Don't you remember?
Yeah, Doc Holliday pulled out 2 of my teeth. See?
Hey. Oh, those are mighty horrible-looking wounds. Does it hurt, huh? What?
I'm in agony.
Now, Susan.
Come on, eat all your oatmeal.
Ow!
Katie, I said lukewarm.
She burned me.
Here, I'll go and cool it. Shall I put it in the icebox, John?
Katie, all you have to do is pour cold milk on it. Now get that maid up here. This place looks like a pig pen.
Right away.
Wyatt? Katie said that Susan got caught in an Indian fight.
Oh, yeah, she did a lot of talking.
Who talked?
You did?
I did not. I don't remember saying 1 word.
Yeah, well, I remember. Let's see, you're Susan Leonard, and you're from Copper Springs, New Mexico.
I told you that?
Yep. You also told me that the Apaches captured you and turned you over to a white renegade by the name of One-Eyed Milburn.
It's all a lie. A big lie.
I think Milburn's our man. But what I can't figure out is why I'd want to keep Susan alive. You want to tell us that?
The other men wouldn't let... I'm not talking.
Wyatt, did you check this out with the Army?
Yeah, there was an Apache attack in Copper Springs, all right. Milburn is believed to have ridden with the Indians.
Any line on where he might be?
No, but I'm going to wire all the sheriffs between here and the New Mexico line. Susie, did One-Eye Milburn wear a patch over his eye?
I won't tell you nothing.
All right, then let's make a deal. You describe Mr. Milburn and all his men, and I'll give you back your gun.
No.
Maybe we ought to give Susan some more gas.
I think it'll be a very good idea.
Shame on you, Wyatt. That stuff is dangerous. Have you no pity in your heart for this child?
None at all. It wouldn't work a second time, Wyatt.
They want me to depend on them.
Oh, my poor baby.
Oh, Katie in a maternal mood. Wyatt, let's do our detective work at the bar.
You drink too much. And you're nothing but a big old John Law trying to get me in trouble.
That's right, dear. Don't trust any man.
Now, wait a minute. I tried to
Wyatt,
explain this.
don't apologize. You're nothing but a sassy little snip. And Kate, you're nothing but a sentimental idiot. Come on, Wyatt.
I see through you both now. Miss Kate is my only friend.
Now remember, we ride straight up to the hotel. Rocky and me'll go inside and attend to the kid. And we'll blast our way out if we have to.
I don't like it, boss. Earp and Holiday can do some blasting, too.
Well, that's fine with me if you want to go on the run with a murder and a kidnapping charge against us. That kid's the only one that can identify us. I wanted to do the smart thing days ago and get rid of her. Let you talk me out of it. Now, all in favor of taking my advice, say so.
How about you, Milburn? How about it, boys?
Let's go.
All right.
I'm a mite worried.
Well, there's no need to be. Milburn's easy to spot. I spread this telegram around while there'll be a posse and soldiers on his tail.
Not Milburn. It's Katie. She wants to adopt Susan.
What?
Impudent, sassy little brat. I'd spank her 3 times a day if I had to go to court for it. Besides, there's the element of contagion.
Yeah.
Wyatt, I'm going to put my foot down hard with Katie. I want you to back me up.
All right. There's some doubt that Susan's an orphan.
What?
Well, the Apaches attacked the settlement. Her mommy and daddy sent her into the barn to hide, but she ran off in the brush somewhere. It's just possible that...
Nonsense. They're dead. Both of them. Now, don't you go upsetting Katie with that kind of talk, Wyatt.
Look, I just thought you said...
I said it, and I mean every word of it.
This Kate shouldn't go getting her heart set.
Wyatt, it's her heart. It's not yours. Now, where you going?
To the telegraph office. You take care of Susan, Papa Holiday.
Howdy. You got a little girl about 10 years old living here?
You're lying.
He's lying, Melvin.
Hey, it's the kid. Let's get her, boys.
No, he's not, Susie. Doc Holliday and I dropped him all over the street.
Is One-Eye dead?
Well, if he's not, he's sure gonna wish he was. And this telegram just came. Looks like your prayers have been answered.
Mommy, Daddy alive. But I didn't pray for it. I guess I'm wicked. I was sure I'd never see Mommy and Daddy again. So I prayed for something else.
Oh? What was that?
Well, I prayed that you'd give me back my gun. Then I prayed that I'd grow up and be one of your deputies and live with you. Is that awful wicked?
Well, Susie, an arrangement like that can be sinful. But the good Lord saved you.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Yes, sir, gents, it is a free exhibition. Champ Starbuck, #1 contender for the heavyweight championship, and it's free. Yes, sir, win up to $1,000 in gold. The champ will meet all comers. Oh, Sonny, stand it up for me over here, will you? Thanks.
$100 given away to any man who can stay in the ring with the champion for 1 round, 3 minutes. $1,000 to the man who can beat him.
Yes, sir, gents, now here's a chance for you to make a little extra change. You there, you look like a man that ought to be able to handle himself.
Where's this champ of yours, mister?
Oh, he'll be here this afternoon. Tell me, what do you weigh, mister?
215, that's before dinner. About 225 after.
Well, now, Mr. the Champ only weighs 190 pounds. Now, I'm sure you wouldn't want to fight a man that much lighter than you, would you?
For $1,000? Why, I'd fight one of my own mules for that. Your man better be here, like you say.
Of course. He'll be here, all right.
Say, mister, is all that free? I mean, trying for that $100 and everything?
Why, certainly, Sonny. The exhibition is free, and it'll only cost $10 to try for the big money. See you all later this afternoon.
I'll be there.
I called for a drink. You better save your money, young fella. That man's a professional boxer.
Oh, well, I don't expect to beat him. I just thought maybe I could stay out of his way for 3 minutes. That's not so long.
That's long enough to get disfigured for life. Take Marshal Earp's advice and forget it. I've seen that man fight.
Well, I'd like to try it. You say you've seen this fella Starbuck fight?
Yeah, Wichita last year. He's good. Strong as a bull and fast.
Seems like a strange way to make a living.
Yeah, he makes a good one, too. I saw him take on 19 men in 2 hours. Now, one of them lasted the 3 minutes. See, that's $190, plus whatever his manager won, covering bets.
Hey, Bars.
Yeah?
That's Earp, the tall, black-haired one.
All right.
You think your fighter can handle him?
Oh, now, please, Mr. Moresby, let's not joke, huh? Champ will break him in two.
I hope.
Yes, sir, for what you're paying us, we can bust him up pretty good.
All right.
$172 or $173 at most. And Moresby sure hates him. I don't know why.
All right, come on, get up, wake up. You can't sleep all day, you got work to do. Come on, get up. Wake up.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, you look half-starved.
Say, did you ever run into that fellow, what's his name, Moresby?
Yeah. And the man Moresby wants flattened is the town marshal.
Frank, you got a short memory. You remember that deputy up in Abilene? He come looking for us with a gun.
Yes, but this isn't just a deputy. This is Wyatt Earp himself. From the way I hear it, if we beat him fair and square, he ain't gonna come after you with no gun.
And from the way I heard, he's pretty handy with his fist.
Oh, when you get through with him, he won't even have enough strength to lift a gun. Besides, if we bust him up pretty good, we get a bonus.
How much?
300.
How much?
All right, 500.
500. Frank, the trouble with you is you ain't honest.
Look, I don't want you using those knocks on anybody but Wyatt Earp. Too many broken jaws around here, and he'll get suspicious. Come on, give him to me. All right. Now get dressed. I'm going over to the saloon.
Oh, he's standing in front of us.
Hey, that's 200 pounds. 200 pounds. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
He won't make it. I bet he don't make it.
Oh, you won't make it.
Never mind them feats of strength. Let's get to the fighting. Come on. Very well, gentlemen. The champ will now proceed to take on all comers.
That's right.
And the fee is only $10. Yes, sir, gentlemen, you got a chance to increase your money to the odds of 100 to 1. $1,000 United States currency for any man who beats the champ. And $100 United States currency for any man who stays one round. Now just take a look at him, gentlemen. He's an ordinary man like the rest of you. But he's willing to pit his strength and his skill against any one of you. All right. Now, who's the first one to beat the champion? Who is it? Here I am. Let's put those on, my friend.
Even if he was sober, that cowhand would get his head knocked off.
I don't know. He looks pretty strong to me.
Come on now, Bob. Get into it.
Looks pretty good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
All right. Now, who's the next lucky man? Me! Step right into the ring there, mister.
I got $10 so the champ can't drop him in 3 minutes.
You're covered. Are there any other bets like this?
You'll win your bet, don't worry.
Hey, he's a little big for you, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, maybe so. I'd like to try him, though. If I had $10. Will he be here tomorrow?
Don't know.
Well, I need $3 more. Maybe I'll learn that at the livery stable.
What are you trying to do, scare everybody away?
The big slob made me mad.
Well, you can't afford to lose your temper.
Hey, Boris.
What about the marshal? What about Marshal Earp?
Marshall's got more important things to do. Come on, Wyatt. We've got to finish our work.
No, wait a minute. Our job's not that important. Anyway, all the action's here today.
Wyatt, please, don't get into the ring with him. He'll ruin you.
Look, I'm not exactly a stranger to the manly art, you know.
Wyatt, I'm telling you, the man's a professional.
Well, maybe the $10 fee's too much for the marshal. I'll tell you what, Marshal. The champ will waive the fee, just to show you he's a good sport.
There you are, Marshal. How do you like it?
Not the money. Earp won't fight unless he knows he can win.
Wyatt, listen to me. You aren't so conceited that you have to accept every challenge you get. Is getting into that ring part of your job?
Let's go.
What are we going to do now, boss?
Have to try again.
You're going to stay another day, aren't you?
What for? Only took in $40, including the bets I covered. And he's eating up most of that right now.
I'll give you an extra 100 if you'll stay one more day.
Whether I work or not?
Yes. Except that you've got to agree to meet Earp, if we can get him to do it.
And how are you going to do that? The man just won't fight?
You haven't used the right approach. You've got to invite him into the ring in front of the whole town. Then if he refuses, you call him yellow right to his face.
Yeah, sure. I've seen men get shot for a lot less than that.
Not by Earp, you haven't. He won't shoot an unarmed man.
Does that $500 bonus still stand?
Of course.
Hey, you! Bring me another one of these steaks.
Oh, good morning, Marshal.
Good morning. Well, it sounds like you're enjoying your work this morning.
Well, it's not only the work. I'll soon have enough money to fight the champ.
Oh, is he still here in town?
Yes, sir.
You know, what Sheriff Masterson said to you yesterday was good advice.
This fella's a professional, and he could really hurt you badly.
Well, if I tried to beat him, yes, sir, but... Well, I've made a little study of boxing, and I think I can stay out of his way for at least one round. Now, I need the money. I'd like to get back home.
Well, you don't like it here in Kansas, huh?
No, it's not that, sir. It's just that, well, my family's in New York, and, well, I was on my way out to California, but things just didn't work out.
Oh. Well, look, I could lend you enough money to get home, then you wouldn't have to fight in it.
Oh, no, thank you, Marshal. I appreciate that very much, but, well, it's more than just the money.
Oh?
Well, I'm interested in professional boxing myself, and, well, this would be the best experience I could get, especially if I could win some money to boot.
Well, I wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Does he hear you?
Not yet. We better get started. Make it look right.
All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I see plenty of seats, so make yourself all comfortable. Now, I see a lot of familiar faces here, so there's no reason for my going into great detail. Just want to know who's going to be the first man to challenge the champ. Now, as you know, for every round you stay with him, there's $100 in United States currency. And there is $1,000 in...
I'll try it, mister. Here's the money.
Oh, now, aren't you a little bit young for this sort of thing, Sonny? Come on back next summer. We'll be here again.
I'm ready now. Your sign said all comers.
The kid's right. Give him a chance.
All right. We have the 10, Sonny. You asked for it. Here are your gloves. Now go on over in your corner. There it is, right over there.
You're making a mistake. He's gonna hurt you real bad.
I'm gonna fight him, sir.
All right. But keep away from him as long as you can. And stick that left hand out in front of you. You might be able to last 3 minutes at that.
Yes, sir.
Get these on.
All right, now just give him some of the regular show for a couple of minutes and then drop him. You don't have to hurt him too bad. How you doing over there?
Ready.
Go.
Come on, champ. Show that smart thing.
Come on.
Oh, well, that's the boy.
Keep away from him.
Stay away from that left. Come on. Stay away from him.
Yeah.
Come on.
Minutes up. Good boy, I thought you might be able to do it at that. Come on, we'll get these things
No,
on.
I'm not quitting.
You won the $100.
I'm trying for the 1,000. I might be able to beat him.
Okay.
What's the matter with you anyway?
He's too fast. He can't hurt me, but he's too fast.
All right. All right, then we've got to use these. Oh, we're not made of money. It's already cost us 100.
Start some action.
All right, I got some betting money here. Anybody like that kid? I'm still betting on Starbuck. What do you say? I got you, mister. Right over here. Yeah, I got Starbuck. What do you say? Right over here, mister.
You ready, son?
Let's go.
Ready, Jack?
Come on.
Go!
Come on. Stay with it. Baby, come on.
Give me a hand. Put him on the bench. Take it easy with him. Take it easy. Take it easy. Pull him down with it. Now just take it easy. Just take it easy.
Ribs feel broken. Marshal, listen. He didn't hit me that hard.
Huh?
There's something in his glove. I'm sure of it.
Get you over to the doctor. Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
See that he gets there. Right.
Now, wait a minute.
I've waited long enough. Go on.
Go ahead, challenge him now.
Doesn't look like I'm going to have to.
Do it anyway.
Well, Marshal, you going to fight me anyway?
Sure don't.
Or you yellow like everybody's been saying?
Let me see your hands, Starbuck.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
Let me see
Marshal.
your hands. Let me see the other one. You know, I've met a lot of miserable men in my business, Starbuck. Quite a few cowards. But none of them as bad as you. Now, I've never said this to anyone before, but I'm saying it now. If I ever catch you in this town again, I'm liable to shoot you down like a mad dog.
I believe you. Since we're talking so plain, Marshal, I got a few things to say, too. You're no different than 100 gun slicks I run into around this country. Take them guns off, and you ain't half a man.
Do we still get that 500?
Of course.
Well, one time the marshal's going to get away.
We're not fighting your rules now. No gloves, no rounds. One of us is going to walk away from here, and the other's going to be carried away.
That's fine with me. Wait a minute, what about him?
Worry about him. Take care of yourself. Mr. Masterson, it looks like the champ would like a fair fight for a change. You take off your guns.
You ain't fighting no kid now, sir. Let's go, mister. Go get him.
Stick around, friend. You don't want to miss the best part.
All right, I told you one of us is going to get carried out of here. You carry him out. And don't even show your face in this town again, either of you.
All right, Marshal.
Hey, just a minute. It's a matter of $100 to that boy who stayed around with your ex-champ.
We better get out of here.
All right, that's all I got. Better collect the rest from Moresby. Promised us $500 if we chop you up.
Moresby!
Come on, Chad.
I need $65 from you. Thank you, Mr. Moresby. Now, the next time you feel I need a beating, I hope you'll try it yourself. I'll be happy to accommodate you. Now, in the meantime, I suggest you make your headquarters in some other city.
Hello, Marshal Earp.
Oh, hi, fella. How do you feel?
Oh, not too bad. Doc McCarty said I cracked one of my ribs. He's got me so taped up I can hardly breathe.
Well, say, here's the money you won.
Oh, thanks very much, sir. Sheriff Masterson was telling me about your fight. I sure wish I could have seen it.
Well, it's a lot of fun while it lasted, I'll have to admit that.
Well, now you know how I feel about fighting and why I want to be a professional.
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, I wish you a lot of luck. I hope I'll be hearing a lot about you someday.
You will, Mr. Earp. Well, thanks again for everything.
Well, say, by the way, if I'm going to be following your career, I ought to know who you are. Just occurs to me I never did get your name.
Oh, Fitzsimmons, sir. Bob Fitzsimmons. Well, thanks again. It was nice to have known you both.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
In Marshal Earp's time, there were Indian wars and cattle wars, and a steady brawling with 45s among bad-tempered cowhands. But the deadliest fighting on the frontier of 1879 usually started with a dispute between two towns for the honor of being designated the county seat. Dodge City had been named capital of Ford County, Kansas, but Fort Dodge, only 6 miles away, asked why should a wicked town like Dodge be the county seat? Besides, the residents of Fort Dodge were desperate for another reason.
Well, there you have it in black and white.
Pooh. Washington's always changing its mind.
The Army's got to economize. There just won't be nothing to Fort Dodge but a keep house party and a name.
I thought you had this all fixed, Mr. Granger.
I'm surprised at you, Judge Franklin. My father did everything he could to keep this fort open.
Now, there's no use squabbling over something that's finished and done with. I've called a meeting for this afternoon.
You have some new idea, Talkie?
Just come to the meeting.
All right, I will.
And I say Fort Dodge should be the county seat. Instead, we've let Dodge City hold squatters' rights.
You're right.
The people of Ford County never did vote to make that miserable town their capital. Are you going to let Dodge City get away with calling itself the high monkey monk town of our county?
No!
Good. Good. We'll ask the governor to hold an honest election. You head the delegation, Judge Franklin.
Thank you, Mr. Granger. I'll do just that.
Collect as many more signatures for the governor as you can before the stage leaves.
And don't talk to any Dodge City men.
Judge Franklin knows that. Yes, Chickie?
I know Wyatt Earp.
Him? Huh. He's hand in glove with Kelly and Judge Tobin. You keep out of it, Edna. A political fight's no place for you.
And if we don't win it, Fort Dodge will be a ghost city and we'll have to move on.
Soldiers headed this way. Go wait on them.
You wait on him. I'm going to Dodge City.
Edna, I forbid you having anything to do with Wyatt Earp. You've made eyes at him every time we went over there. You're old enough to have some pride.
Pride? We're broke and we're in debt.
And I knew Tarky Granger in the Army. He's a born politician.
Hold on, Jim. You're assuming that he'll try to get a special election.
What else? They can't just build a courthouse at Fort Dodge and say, we're the county seat. Am I right now, Wyatt?
Yes, sir.
You hear Wyatt? He knows it'll be a political play.
But I can't head him off in Topeka. The governor knows I backed Milliken in the primary.
Well, you're the best man we've got, sir. There's only a quarter of an hour to catch that train.
Oh, all right.
Howdy, Miss Edna.
Guess they heard about it in Dodge.
Yeah, they sure did.
What do you think?
Well, if they want to call a special election, they sure can do it.
Does that mean you're against us?
Miss Edna, I seldom mess around in politics.
Papa's right, you know. Dodge City isn't morally fit to be capital of Ford County.
A dirty, nasty, wicked town.
That's the truth, and you know it. What'll people say later on? Fort Dodge can start with a clean slate. This place is a disgrace to Kansas.
Miss Edna,
Yes, sir?
did your daddy send you over here?
Of course not. He tried to stop me.
Why'd you come?
Pa says I got a girly crush on you. But that's not why I came. We have to find out what Dodge City folks plan to do about the election. Gotta know so we can plan our campaign. What's funny? Well, I don't see what's so funny.
Well, you're telling me the truth. You see, politicians, they very seldom do that.
We're not politicians. We're home folk.
All right, no more joking. Miss Edna, in my opinion, I think Fort Dodge has a very good chance of becoming the county seat.
There.
But not if you try any shenanigans. No, it's got to be strictly honest.
Do you think we cheat?
Well, not you, Miss Edna, but, well, those political fellas, you warn your daddy, huh?
Yes, sir. I'll tell Papa. Wyatt, won't you be on our side?
No, I'm gonna have to stick with Dodge.
Why?
It's kind of simple, Miss Edna. If Dodge City is too wicked to become the county seat, it's kind of my fault because, well, they hired me to clean up this town.
Papa'll win you over. And if he can't, I'll sure try. Now, don't you laugh. I can be girly-girly.
No, you stay just the way you are, huh? and look, let's both stay out of politics, huh? Now, you go on, scoot home.
Stranger, I'm Smalley Dunbar. This is Dave Rickard.
Howdy. Howdy.
We both kind of fool with politics in Dodge.
Just the men I want to see. Come inside.
Well, first thing we've got to do is take them records from Kelly's office. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Besides, Kelly's got a list of the voters.
Stealing records from now on.
We'll take care of it. This is frontier politics, Mr. Granger.
You can't win the election without the list of registered voters. We have to add a lot of cowhands and maybe some dead men.
I don't like it.
Nobody likes it. The point is, do you want Fort Dodge to be a ghost town or the county seat? You can swing a couple of hundred votes from below the line in Dodge, but that won't be enough, Mr. Granger.
All the voters outside of Dodge, the rest of Ford County.
Still not enough. We thought you wanted to win this election. But I guess we're wasting our time. Come on, Dave.
No, wait. Kelly and his people have cut a few corners. I reckon we'll have to do the same thing.
Now you're talking. Politics, Mr. Granger, politics. Well, let's drink to it. Dave, keep an eye on the front door. I'll break in the back.
Right.
That does that. Hal, see that these get out first thing in the morning, will you?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna turn in. You and Hank split the dog watch.
Right. Sure is quiet tonight, isn't it?
That's the way I like it. Hal. There's a man standing in front of Mayor Kelly's office. The wagon just turned the corner.
I'll take a look.
No. Let's give him time. Let's go out the back door.
Hey, Dave. You gonna take all night? I got the voters' books and the tax books. Grab them police record and we'll get out of here.
Time to jump 'em?
No. It's Smiley Dunbar. He's probably working for the people over at Fort Dodge.
But they're making off with the record books.
I know. I want him to pull this job. You can get your horse and follow him. Don't let him see you.
Come in here. I want you to see this. Look at that. Robbed, stolen, all cleaned out. All the city and the county records gone. Look at it. Just look at it.
I know, Mr. Mayor.
You know? What do you mean you know?
Well, Hal and I saw the whole thing last night.
You saw it and you let him get away with it?
Yes, sir.
Why on earth would you...
Mr. Kelly, Hal trailed him to Granger's store at Fort Dodge.
Tarky Granger. Fort Dodge. It's a dirty political trick. Well, why are you wasting time? Get a posse and hit them quick. Shoot them down. Crack their skulls. But you get those records. That's an official order.
All right. If you want Fort Dodge to win.
I want them in jail. What is this now? Fort Dodge winning.
Well, they made a bad move, Your Honor. Next, they'll try to doctor the voting books.
Man, we just let them, huh?
Mm-hmm. And then we let them stuff the ballot boxes.
What? Oh. And then we nab them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'll teach them to get into a political fight with Jim Kelly. Well, what if they hide the books?
Well...
Excuse me, Wyatt. Miss Edna Granger wants to see you at the Dodge House.
Thank you. Miss Granger might give us an insurance policy on those books.
No, Wyatt,
Now, Mayor.
Thank the good Lord they didn't get everything. Oh. It's a bad, nasty mess, Judge Tobin. What luck did you have in Topeka?
None. The governor's ordered a special election for Saturday.
Nah. They'll steal it just like they stole the books.
Dodge City outnumbers them 5-1, Jim.
Not with Smiley Dunbar and those hoodlum votes below the line. They'll all go to Granger and his crowd.
Civic pride will keep them from voting to change the county seat.
Civic pride, is it? They want a wide open town and no marshal like Wyatt. They'll move to Fort Dodge lock, stock, and barrel. Well, now, how's Miss Edna and our insurance policy?
He's talking about Mr. Granger's daughter, Judge. She doesn't favor robbery.
I suppose she'd be turning against her own father.
No, sir. If her father's involved, she'll try to save him. Any action in Topeka, sir?
Against us. The whole county will have to vote.
Saturday.
That's short notice. Well, get your high silk hat, Mr. Mayor. We better start campaigning.
You tour the county until Friday night, then make your big speech in Dodge.
Kelly and Earp are too quiet.
Well, what have they got to shout about?
It's too good to be true.
Well, you ask Dave. There wasn't a Johnny Law in sight. We're in, Mr. Granger. Those county records we got hold the election.
Yes, I reckon. Edna, perhaps you'd better.
Sure. Howdy, Miss Edna.
You see Earp?
Yes? Wyatt was kind of worried. Seems someone broke into the mayor's office last night. Took all their record books.
That's no crime. It's got to be something valuable.
Breaking into a place is a crime.
Forget it, Chickie. Let Earp worry. He's being paid for that. Now, you go into the store and pack me some grub. I'm hitting the speaking trail for votes.
How long?
Be back Saturday morning. That's election day. And the fort's polling place will be here.
I'll need the key to the safe, won't I?
Key? No. There's money enough for change in the cash drawer.
All right, Papa. You always left the key with me before. That's why I asked.
And I say to you, my friends, that Dodge City was ordained by the good Lord to be the metropolis of Ford County. If the seat of county government is moved to Fort Dodge, grass will grow in the streets of our town.
Yay! If Fort Dodge wins the election, we'll soon have a bigger and a better Dodge City. Yay! And we won't have Wyatt Earp as marshal. And we won't have Jim Kelly as mayor. We won't have those three hypocrites, Tobin, Kelly, and Earp.
Pa's the record books in his safe. He wouldn't trust me with the key, but I know how to get into it. When are you coming over?
Tomorrow after the election.
Why not today, right now?
I want the ballot box.
Well, that's not fair. You could get Papa into worse trouble.
No, we can save you, Papa. If you'll help.
Is that a promise?
Yeah.
Thanks, Wyatt. I'm still in love.
Wow.
First time I've ever heard of a mourner's bench before the election.
Granger got the crowds, here and all over the county.
Looks bad, Wyatt.
They don't even have to steal this election.
Well, Smiley Dunbar and his crowd wouldn't be happy unless they stole it. Hal, let's just make sure that all our votes are honest, huh?
Wyatt, you're not suggesting that I would stoop to dirty politics.
Well, it is a big temptation, Your Honor.
Don't josh him, Wyatt. If they win, Dodge City will be the ghost town.
I'm sorry. Oh, Hal, I'll need 10 special deputies tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
10? You'll need 24 just to guard the polling place at the fort.
Judge, I think you and Mr. Kelly are plumb tuckered out. Now, why don't you just let me handle the police work, huh?
He's right, Jim.
Well, just tell us one thing. Are you going to get back the county records?
Yes, sir. And the Fort Dodge ballot box, too.
Well, it's in your hands, Wyatt. Come along, Jim. Busy day tomorrow.
Now, don't miss, Wyatt. It means your job and my job and the finish of Dodge City.
Now, the polls close at 7. That gives us a half an hour of daylight. I'm going into Fort Dodge with the peddler's wagon and the fastest team of quarter horses that Chalk Beeson has.
No posse?
Yes. You leave town here with the boys at 7. If I get in any trouble, there'll be gunfire. You just head for the sound of guns.
Jim, no. Friend, if you want to read the fine print, step inside. We're in a hurry. Howdy, Big T.
Hi, Judge.
Hi, Judge. Glad you could make it.
Just a moment, Judge. Are these men residents of Fort Dodge?
Lived here all their lives.
Sorry, but we need their names and registrations.
Lock them in a storeroom, boys. We're busy with an election.
Now, does anybody else have any suggestions?
I've had enough.
You can't do anything until Wyatt comes. He'd spoil the whole plan.
How did I ever get into this?
You wanted to save Fort Dodge and us, but the wrong politicians took over. Wyatt says it.
Hey, Your Honor, give us a hand. We've got a couple Indians out here that won't vote unless you say it's all right.
Very well.
Well, we got about 900 votes for Fort Dodge. Open up the safe, Mayor Granger.
Hey, what's the meaning of this?
We're going to burn the county record books so they can't trace the phony votes.
Well, that's stupid. If you win, you'll need the county tax records and city police reports.
Who do you think's running this show? You or me?
You're not going to burn these records.
Take care of him, Dave.
Stop it!
You keep out of this. Lock him in the storeroom with the others.
Leave those alone!
Why, you little brat. Why, you...
Go lock the door to the store.
But my father, he
You'll be all right. Go on. Take the ballot box out to the wagon.
Smiley, open up. Smiley, open up.
You get down from there.
I'm going with you.
We're going to have to make a run for it.
Let's go, come on. Out front, get the horses.
for? They're right behind us.
Get behind those rocks. Come on. Keep your head down. Here, reload that for me. Give me the Winchester.
Why did you kill them?
No need for it. Posse will be coming any minute.
Drop your guns. Drop your guns.
The accused will please rise. Mr. Dunbar, Judge Franklin, Mr. Rickard, you're found guilty of election fraud and sentenced to 2 years in the state penitentiary. Mr. Granger.
Yes, Judge?
Your daughter cooperated with Marshal Earp, and you yourself tried to prevent the destruction of valuable records. The court sentences you to 6 months in jail and will stipulate that you be paroled immediately. Adjourned?
This way, come on.
You still here? Where's your dad?
He went on over to the hotel. I've been waiting for you. I wanted to thank you.
I think Judge Tobin is the one you want to thank.
Him, too. Wyatt, I don't suppose that you'd ever feel like marrying me.
Well, honey, you see, I'm an old man, but, well, if I was your age, you'd be the first girl I'd ask.
Politician.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার।
জানি গল্পে গল্পে, মিশে অল্পে অল্পে, আমিও
ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম
গুটি গুটি পাই স্বপ্নের লাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংসগুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Mày Mày viết kiểu gì hả? Tôi viết kiểu một sự bình chỉ linh nhé. Kia na cầm kiếm này. Cái đai máu này. Kia na cầm kiếm này. Rồi. Thằng lấy đâu? Thằng lấy rồi. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Tranh mày tranh để tranh với tao. Nhiều đi quá ta. 233 vòng. Mình bắt đầu bây giờ. Nhà báo á. Vậy cũng chưa đi 30% hả? 20% kiếp quỷ à? 100 không? 110 à? Kiểu tầm 5. Quá. Để được năng bay cho mình. Ai mà lại mày vậy vào nè rồi cái hiện tại wow một tỷ lắm. 50 rồi khoảng là bao nhiêu nhỉ? 2 thì rưỡi à? 5 thì bỏ 250. Đủ. Mày được không? Mày ghê 250 năm nay của ông thầy 29 này 12 và 6 17 8 9 5 6 7 8 9 3 5 6 6 3 7 40 à? 40 à? 98 à? 98 này phải bay một phân rồi. What the hell?
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান
রুগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টো?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Một video 1 ngày 5 tháng 7 2024 bên Cheyenne Astro White. Mình sẽ bày tiếp cho các em xem nhé. Ok, để tự lại. Anh sẽ khiển một chút. Mình sẽ kiếm 50 củ để 50 củ để luôn tiếp lên chiến sĩ nhất. Đây nếu lái được thẳng quá trốn mua, lái thẳng rồi. Chi xong rồi phải không? Mày hù tỏ đùa, mày đùa thôi, thầy kệ cho mày tự đi. Chuyển trước tăng trưởng mày. Xa sửa binh nhé. Ok, thật ra được 3 của 47 chứ không? Cộng 3,17 như trừ 20%. Tầm chơi được 20%. Đây là nạp chút năng lượng cho qua bản thân. Bay sẽ lên 127 triệu của mình. 127 triệu quét à? Đây, chơi lên ở đây, gọi 2 cái màu vàng. Rồi xong, 7 kéo vậy. Sao? Nộp. Chơi giảm đất. Tiếp thằng này quỷ à? Ác quỷ vô ba đùa tao cái này rất là tuyệt rồi. Dược rồi. Chết rồi. Cái gì? 2 phút rồi. 2 phút hơn của pháo. Mày lái cộng 10 cho thầy. Đây để nhìn cần đùa mạnh đùa tao đây không được làm nào rồi không bắt bao nhiêu rồi đấy ngã chéo mà đây không được 26 lap rồi.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক রূপ।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Sao anh khỏe và thằng với thằng tay cho thằng đấy à? Đấy là thuốc 98. Thuốc 98 đéo đâu ấy, ở tận thế này. Này thằng này còn ăn đi. À này cũng rồi. Ô, thằng Sinat kia khỏe hơn. Ô cái gì đấy? Thằng súp canh với này. Muộn lúc à? Dạy các bé muộn lúc à? Em nói game này điều điên. Bạn làm cũ à? Nó sang vua mới. OP. Yes. Free auto block. Rồi ra con Zurich 3 luôn đi, xong rồi thầy xếp tiền luôn. Giá huyết đéo Zurich 3. Rồi Red 3 hồi trước là Zurich 3. Còn mẹ làm gì quanh luôn mình lúc. Bây giờ rồi chôn đấy, trời trêu thế. Được tao dừng. Được. Còn Zurich tạo huyết thì vẫn lên đầu tanh mà đúng không? Không như đâu. Em là chưa, có anh thì rồi. À, đừng đánh đầu anh mà. Tán làm đéo thì đúng không? Tán làm gái làm đéo thì mệt. Ôi, tốc độ sống mặt của vào. Ui, đây rồi, đây tổng thủ sĩ chưa? Loric đã biết tổng thủ sĩ không? Này, sẽ dồn hết là 6 mà 94 máu đấy, có thể là 69 máu. Yes. Để rồi, trong củ này, nhát rồi. Trong củ chưa được chứ? Vai tay trước, tập tay trước là để kê tay, cánh tay lên cánh ghế một để đẩy tạ đơn này, xong rồi lên tạ đơn từng tay một. Gạt vậy cũng đi rồi thầy ơi. Tôi lùi. Đây thua lại. Với cho 3 thì khỏe đấy. Chết 7 à, chết 6 rồi. 500 chưa đủ mua. Để vậy tôi lên chilling. Đi ai sống ra một nước vào giờ đứng dậy thì còn học đi học luôn. này từ từ nó tay quá. Pedestrian à? Cái gì à? Token. Cái token của game này em dùng như Roblox quay được. Đó. Nhưng mà anh có một tí tiểu. Rồi, đâu bao nhiêu cái nhỉ? Shop. Không. ba quay. Để dùng thay cho tiền Roblox rồi. Nhưng mà trong game này nó để tiền Roblox đắt quá tại nó cho cái quay một tí. Không. Token. Anh quay sang Silat nhé. Anh top 2 sẽ đéo lên Silat. Anh này còn Trường đâu bia ơi. Cái đéo được. Găng tay á, đéo quá. Nếu mà đây Azit ở chơi Azit đó. Mấy thằng chơi Azit đó. Nó cũng cho đủ kiếm đấy. Làm việc. Làm việc cho bố. Sắp 3 dùng chip 3. Đã một trẻ sắp chết. Quá. Mày cứ nói đi thì nói dập cho xem. Quỷ nó chịu. Đéo đồ này. Phải lấy. Đéo có nói hết lỗi rồi. Đéo có nói đồ rồi. Con ta đất 3 đéo làm gì được à? Đây làm rồi làm rồi. Anh thấy làm gì được. Đẹp pet đùa. Một con Zozik nữa. Một Zozik nữa. Bắn ăn luôn lên 7 rồi. Đéo ra Zozik cuối. Xì bà. Còn ta chuỗi thua tại đánh chuỗi phạt thắng hay chuỗi thua. Chuỗi Việt Nam không. Yes. Just broccoli. Yes. Còn Tuấn nó vẫn trong này. Không, nó tắt cả game rồi. Cái đây. Phải không? Nó tèo. Ngoài chiếc đồng. Ngoài chiếc lười à. Đây. Chiều mấy giờ vào làm cho biết. Rồi anh đéo ra nốt con số cuối rồi. Với 3 của bố. Có Silat rồi, Silat 2, tao đánh lên Silat đánh được không? Ra tại phải lên 8 người tao lên 6. Bố dồn Zozik. Một con Zozik nữa, thôi đéo luôn nữa, tự ra đi, nhóc. Người chúng nó chết hết rồi đâu. Ta thấy mày bảo chúng nó chết rồi. Thế. Kinh vậy chồng. Zozik cuối đâu. Ủa đéo ở đây. Như vậy. Ủa đéo tí nhỉ. Yes, broccoli. Giáo có đủ đồ cho tất cả mọi quan. Có 2 tỏi ra lấy 2 tỏi ra lấy kiếm ấy. Rồi. Có farm lốt tiền lên chat đi broccoli rồi. Thằng kia 1,9 tỷ 100% kia thua mua. Thua rồi. Chơi đi. Hay à. Rồi cái kết liễu cái trở được như cứt. Đó yêu gì chối rồi, chán quá định trò chán cốc rồi, chán quá định trò chán. Rồi sao em mấy ông khóa quỷ thứ tư thứ năm phải làm bài tập, thứ tư khóa quỷ quay từ sáng đến tối đi tập gym rồi quay tiếp một tí đi ngủ xong. Béo rồi mày thấy đúng không? Tại thế tao mở hết mà tôi mua auto ở cuối mà cái auto cuối này. Nó mới update rồi. Auto đây nè nè ngồi dưới kéo đầu ấy kéo ra để mình cười quá. Lúc em phải là một lúc nhanh nhẹn thì sẽ mà 100 lần xong. Đoạn thông thời đúng lúc nào đi tập gym á, nó có đi cứt nó không vào lúc có vào trước lúc mày chưa vào mấy đứa tao bảo là đi thì đi chung chứ người này có người ở nhà thì đi làm gì. Cái phòng tập gym mở một muộn là anh vẫn đi đấy. Phải chưa? Đi à? Có cháu nhỉ? Vũ tô tanh. Lùi à? Biết tàu bất ngờ. Nhau chả? Để em tin. Để em tin. Mày đi cho tao ấy. Đó thì anh thì mất